Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the home page of this channel. Thank you. Hey, so we're getting everything ready for tomorrow. I have to work. Tomorrow's Monday. So I'm going to go on and get my coffee ready first. I've got, I'm adding some of my chocolate electrolytes. If you go to the comment or no, down in the description, there's a link for how I make them. You can make them for free and not have to go spend a whole bunch of money on electrolytes. I mean, unless you just want to spend money. But the caveat to that is I also, I take magnesium personally in the evening time, so I do not have to, I do not add magnesium to my recipe. And so we're making our coffee. That was electrolytes and some sugar-free syrup. And then this is the coffee that I brewed up. This, I don't know, whatever day I brewed it up. And now I'm going to put the lid on it. And then this go in the refrigerator. Things all lined up here. But I always stick my coffee in the refrigerator. I put it right here. So now, move this down to here because that'll get refrigerated. Okay. I really enjoyed my supper tonight, which was the chicken taco bowl. So we are going to recreate it for tomorrow. Can you tell I am a container hoarder? I have a bunch of them. Oh hush, Siri. Okay. So we're going to recreate what I had tonight. What's that? Oh yeah, that's breakfast. All right. So we're going to add in some. If you are counting your macros, put your container on your scale. It doesn't matter what kind of scale, just any scale that has grams, ounces, and is able to zero. It needs those three things. Grams, ounces, and zeros. That's all you need. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's all I needed. So, you know, you might want differently. I shouldn't say it's all you need. All right, so we got our cabbage. This, I don't know, I might not make it much longer. The expiration date was July 4th, but, all right, let me move this down here so I don't forget that. I've got my chicken right here. So tomorrow when I go to work, I will microwave this before I put it in with this. Do I want any of these? I'll put in a couple cucumbers. Just a couple. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's get a couple darker ones. You and you. All right, so that, put in those 4 cucumbers. Okay, slide it down. No, kind of have to watch to make sure I don't block your view. Okay. So, well, okay. So you would say, all right, we have 60 grams of cabbage, and you'd write that down. Then you would zero it out, and you'd say 120 grams of cucumber. Listen, I am not so picky. I did not count vinegar. I just didn't. So, cucumbers. You got your 120 grams of cucumbers. Then you would zero that out. And you'd say, okay, I want a little bit of jicama. So you would say, jicama down, jicama down, jicama. I do that all the time. I do that whenever I'm getting ice. My mom has an ice maker. I don't have one. I didn't want one. It takes up too much room in my freezer. and we know I need room for meal prepping. But did you ever, like, I go to my mom's and she's got a little scoop in hers. Every single time I scoop out ice, I drop at least 2 to 3 cubes every time. I don't know what the deal is, but I do. I drop ice cubes on the floor every time. Now, I will never say out loud that I ever picked any up off the floor and gave it to somebody. I'm just saying. 50 grams of jicama. And I'm just saying, in the past, now when I go to mom's. So then zero it out, and we got red onion. See how that is. Got to have some red onion, man. Just red onion is life. It's right up there with bacon and G. Hughes. G. Hughes is life too. It's a good thing. Good thing he's probably married and not a real person. All right, so 58 grams of red onion. So remember, as you're building your salad, you're writing it all down. That's later. We're gonna zero it out. We're gonna do just a little bit of bell pepper, just a little, because I think we might be at the end of these pepper strips. I don't know. So this is roasted red bell pepper strips. Nope, I think we got, yeah, all right. So, oh shoot. Well, the peppers all together was 83. So, I'm sure they're pretty similar. So you could scan this and just say 83 grams of this. Then you zero it out. And you say, okay, we got us some banana peppers. And you're going to put some banana peppers in there. Okay, 47 grams of banana peppers. Gonna zero it out. I think we're we ain't at the tail end. We got some zucchini. All right, and we've got 45 grams of zucchini. Oh, rutabaga. We have to have the rutabaga. I love it to say it that way. I don't know who would say it that way, but I like to say it that way. A rutabaga. So we're going to have 58 grams. I know some people used to ask me, how did you eat rutabaga? It has a lot of carbs. Well, it does, but this is 60 grams. And I think a serving of 200 has 11 carbs. So you just don't eat a gallon of it. Don't eat a pound of it. Then you zero it out, and this is squash. Squash. One more. Okay, so we got our squash. Now from here, we're going to add in some salsa. I need to add this to my shopping list because this was really good to have. I enjoyed it. 37. Serving is 30 grams. So I'm going to do 2 servings. Well, that's 70 grams. So that's a whopping 20 calories. Now it is 4 carbs, but 20 calories, that's pretty doggone good. I think earlier I put my seasonings in, but I'll get to them. I'll do them last tonight. So then some Thousand Island. Just because it tastes good with it. It's a good combo, trust me. Now let me pull down my seasonings. This is, since I've updated my thing, this top shelf here is my Southwestern type seasonings. Also, let me add my guac. No, let me do this first. Okay. I need a dry spoon. A clean, dry spoon. So we're going to add some of this medium fajita seasoning. I think Mateo's is the brand. We're going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper. I did this earlier and it was good, but boy, oh boy, was it. Some of the bites I was like, whoa. some tahini, okay, and some mild Southwestern ranch. I pulled out some cayenne pepper, but I am not going to add that, I don't think. I don't know. I can't, because I did the crushed red. Maybe just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do with this spoon is just keep it up here hanging out. So then that way I know where one is. So now, before I get the soupy stuff added, I'm going to shake this up. Okay. I'm telling you, this was so good. I was like licking the lid, trying to lick the bowl, but I don't have a tongue like my dog, so I couldn't lick the bowl. And oh, it was so stinking good though. And very, very filling. That's the thing. It's, you know, all those vegetables and the guacamole and yogurt. It's all very filling. So let's add the guacamole now. I could just take this container and add it tomorrow, the guacamole, but yeah, it'll all just kind of meld the flavors together. And then I forgot, I need to grab the let me grab the yogurt. So this is plain Greek yogurt. If the spoon fits. Oh yeah, buddy. All right. See, if I was making this right now to eat, I would be licking the spoon and everything. However, I'm not, because it's my bedtime and it's like I only eat 3 meals a day. I eat my breakfast, my lunch, and my supper. Just, I don't know. I saw, well, when I was in the carnivore group, they were kind of, I don't want to say anti-snacking, but you know, they just talked that snacking wasn't the best. And then Dr. Ken Berry, he always says that the only people that need a snack is a kid. So kind of the combination of him and then the carnivore group, I just eat my 3 meals a day, and that's good. Plus, I also heard that snacking, eating multiple meals, raises your insulin level. And when you raise your insulin level, and if you're like me and you were insulin resistant, each time you raise your insulin level, you make that excess insulin, and your body doesn't recognize it. So your body is then storing it away as excess fat. So once I kind of found those things out about myself, I just quit. I do not snack. So I guess when people say, Terry, do you fast? Well, I fast from, I guess you'd say I fast from 5:30 till 8 a.m. So kind of, but that's not really a fast. That's just not eating. I just don't eat after supper. I don't eat between supper and breakfast. So like I said, it's not really a fast, so I don't consider it a fast. Sorry, I kind of got to wipe things down. Stuff kind of flew. I got a little wild. Now, let's get our breakfast figured out here. Okay, so we've got our lunch, and then the chicken will go with the lunch, and then I'm going to take this. This is a piddly apple. I'm taking 2. I don't care what he. Oh, and I forgot tomatoes. Hold up. No, oh, Nelly. I'm getting some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tomatoes. Now, okay, there we go. So I got my chicken taco bowl. Got to have my big girl spoon. And then, so for breakfast, I got my little 2 egg muffin. And I'm going to go on and I want some bacon. So, ooh, this is that bacon that I fried with. I used my my bacon press. Look how good that looks. See how that makes it so, it's It's like cooked on both sides real good. So bacon press, man, it's a good thing. All right, so I'm gonna that's one piece. That's 2 pieces. I'll take 2.5 pieces. I can't remember how many pieces I usually take if I don't take my yogurt, but I'll take 2.5 pieces and we'll see how that does. If I'm starving by lunchtime, next time I'll know. Alright, so let's get that in there and that in there, get my spoon in there. Let's see if this will close up, because that bowl is a little bit wider than my lunchbox. There we go. So that is my meal prep for tomorrow. And all right, I will see you in breakfast. Monday morning weight check. I know it's blurry, sorry. Good morning, it's breakfast time. And you saw me make it. I have my bacon. I'm eating it cold. I like it that way too. I'm just too lazy to go down and microwave it. My egg muffin. Okay, it is lunchtime, my favorite time of the day. Yep. I was cutting up my chicken. I microwaved it, I was cutting it up, and I thought, if something happened and I knocked this out on the floor, what would I do to go get more chicken or meat? And I thought, well, I could probably go to Schnucks and see if they have anything like on their, they have a lunch buffet kind of thing. Or I could run home and just get another bag of chicken. Thankfully, since I live, it'd be closer to go to my house it'd be faster to go to my house than go somewhere else. But anyway, I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, if I drop this chicken, I would be so brokenhearted. But I'm very fortunate that I have a job that I could go home and, get the chicken. I was about to say let the dogs out. So speaking of dogs, I have... Now I gotta cut up my cucumbers here. I have let the neighbors know that Wednesday, it's not exactly, the meeting's out of town, but it's just that, the dogs are gonna be home, so it's not like anything, like I have to worry about the house, because it's just like every other day of the week for me. Except the difference is that the dogs will have access to the dog door. So I've already told the neighbors, and I've told the I got one more cucumber in here, I gotta find it. But I told the neighbors, and I've told the mowers, and I've told the dog poop girl. So that way they all know that on Wednesday, don't come into the backyard, because I can't guarantee their safety. And the lawnmower guys, they used to mow all the time, and just, they would kind of chase the dogs with the lawnmower or with the weed eater, and they would get out of the way. But since the dogs have been locked up now, that's just not a thing. So anyway, hang on. Okay, now somebody needed me. Look at this big old honking. This thing's bigger than it needs to be, but I don't care. So, I ain't saying I'm doing nothing, because you know me, I get these things in my head, and then I change my mind. But, I was looking at the BMI scale, just for grins, and for my height, I'm considered overweight, which, okay, whatever. And I was looking to see, well, what exactly my weight would be to not be considered overweight. And it says 149. I don't know if I can ever get down that low. And that's not necessarily a goal. But I was thinking, I wonder if it's something that I could do. Now, like I said, this is not set in stone. This is just the wheels spinning. Something I'm wondering about is whenever I was in weight loss mode, what I did was I lowered the amount of meat by 1 ounce for lunch and supper. And for maintenance, I've been doing 8 ounces of the 73%. So I'm wondering what going to 7 ounces of the 73% would do without changing anything else. Just doing 7% or 7 ounces at lunch and supper and not changing anything else. Still doing it just as I'm doing. My salads and my sides and all that stuff would be exactly the same. So I will have so much food for the next, I think, week and a half. I think I still have enough for, well, all this week. And then I think I had enough for, I think it was 10 days. Anyway, so whatever I meal prep this weekend wouldn't start till the middle of the week. So I'm just thinking about doing 7 ounces of the 73% whenever I meal prep. Again, not in stone, but I'm just thinking about it just to see what would happen if I did 7% and kept everything else the same. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, okay, bye. If any of you all were watching me make this and you saw me put the crushed red pepper and then the cayenne and you're screaming at your whatever you're watching me on, if you were doing that, you were right. My mouth is burning. It was so good. And as long as I kept shoveling, it was okay. But now that I've stopped, the afterburn is ridiculous. So I'm hoping that the apples help. I don't know. I don't think so. But see the fire coming out? Fire! Okay, bye. Okay, so eating the apple definitely helped. My mouth is a lot better now. So it still tasted so good. Man, that chicken taco bowl was amazing. It was fire. On fire. But it tasted so good. I'll probably leave out the cayenne, one of the two next time. But eating that apple helped. So I got a 2 thumbs up. So if you're going to eat something spicy, maybe eat an apple afterwards. Okay, bye. Look at these wild things. What you saying, boy? What you saying, boy? What you saying, boy? What? You telling us all about it. You telling us all about it. Baxter says, shut up and just feed me. Here, I'll let you all listen. I'll let you. I can't get a word in edgewise. You can babysit him. So you just babysit him while I get his food ready, please. I got some bowls to get ready. And you'll just babysit him for me. I forgot to put the microwave on. Just a minute. There's no time to dawdle. Can't dilly-dally. What you think, boy? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Huh? Did you have a good day? Okay. Okay. Well, just a minute. He's singing for his supper. This is their food ready. Then I get my food ready. But Baxter's over here around the corner. That's Baxter's food station. He eats right there. So he's there. Callie's over there. And Sammy and Lou are right there. All right. Well, let's get to my food. We got a couple things going on. First off, Leslie, you know who I'm always talking about, Leslie at work. I told her I was looking for a cast iron skillet that I could strip and re-season. So that is the plan for this weekend. I'm gonna use my grill, and people were like, "Oh, I've got one if you want to do it." I'm like, "I'm not doing some family heirloom," and so at least as Leslie, I could buy her a new one and not cry about it. This isn't like doesn't have any like family ties to it. So this weekend, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this in the grill and we're gonna strip it, and then we're gonna re-season it. It might take us all weekend and maybe all week. But anyway, so she's let me use that one. Supper tonight, I have these, I parboiled some rutabaga last night. And so what I'm doing is I'm pulling out 200 grams because that's about the amount that I used for a serving when I was in the weight loss phase. So I try to stick to amounts that I kind of remember using. So I'm going to pull out 200 grams. And then we are going to air fry them. Because like I said, they're parboiled. I think that just means like pre-boiled, but not all the way boiled. And I want to put them on this paper towel to let them kind of soak up any moisture. And let me take another paper towel. There we go. I'll get another paper towel and just kind of blot them. Probably what I could and should have done was pull them out and then let them sit out for an hour or so. Or probably at the bottom of my container, I probably should have put a paper towel. But you know me, I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal when it comes to some things. Other things, man, I am pretty like, but not everything. Other things, I just got to be, it hurts me to be so rigid. So, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna, so also she brought me 3 beets. We're gonna do something with them tomorrow night. She got me 3 beets, and this is all Leslie. And look at these tomatoes. They're like just the right size. Look. Because you know I take big bites. So, air fryer. Turn on. I don't know. You all know I don't use my air fryer very often. So we're going to do, we're going to preheat it to 350 and then we'll put them in. So I'll be back when it dings and says it's preheated. In preparation, I'm going to put them in here. We're going to spray them with a little bit of oil. Don't come at me. I know this is olive oil and I don't care. You can go buy the duck fat. I've done that before. But I don't really want to spend that much money for something I don't use that often. We're going to put some salt on it. And we're going to use some of our Crave All Day. It's the nutritional yeast. Kind of a garlicky, creamy flavor. Alright, so now let me just kind of, we're zhuzhing them up, y'all. We're zhuzhing them up. So now, when that heats up, do I really need to wait that long? Probably not. So let's go on and put them in. All right, let's set it for 5 minutes, and I'll be back. So along with those, we have some pulled pork, and tonight I want to go ahead and put some barbecue sauce on it. So I've got my G. Hughes hickory. And I'm going to do 30 grams. which is a serving, which is 2 tablespoons. Maybe. All right. And then we're going to use some G-Hue's sweet chili. So I'm going to zero it out. I don't know, I think it's only 5 calories for 30 grams. So altogether this barbecue sauce is 15 calories. So yeah, I'm good with that. So now I'm going to microwave this. And actually I'll wait till we've shaken this up. So, but I'm getting this ready. So we'll microwave this in a little bit. It has been 5 minutes. Let's take a look. They're they have a little texture to them, but definitely not enough. We're going to set it for 5 more minutes, and I'll be back. Oh, yeah, 5 more minutes, and I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to just pour them out into here and hope the little dealie doesn't fall out. Hang on. Alrighty. By parboiling them, they're done on the inside and you know, got a little crisp to the outside. I probably could do them a little longer, but I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat. So I'm gonna let that cool while I show you. I got my pulled pork. Let's take a bite. Hold on. Don't worry. Quality control is all around me. So let's taste the pulled pork. What is today? Monday. This will be up on Wednesday. And so when you're seeing this, today's the day I go to Jefferson City. It's just a work conference, a 1-day trip. We leave at 5:15 in the morning and get back by 7. So the dogs will be running wild. I've already contacted the lawnmower and the neighbors and the dog poop lady. So that way nobody comes in the backyard. So I don't have to worry about somebody getting eaten or bit or whatever. So because I want the neighbors to know. Because if the dogs are outside barking, and you know they're usually in the house when I'm at work, then the neighbors might think I'm inside dead. Yeah. A little more salt. Just a little. But this is a fun side. So, pulled pork, air fried rutabaga, and some frozen fruit. Well, I guess not, because I shared one with the dogs. I've already had a couple of these tomatoes. And I was about to say 3, but I shared one with the dogs. Callie does not like them. But I probably haven't had fresh tomatoes in a long time. They're good. It tastes better than the Walmart kind. I'm gonna add those in. That's my supper. Pulled pork, fruit, and rutabaga, and some tomatoes. Okay.